problem, but when you say, because the reason why I'm pushing this is because when we're on about minorities and British Muslims in Britain, they've got more freedom to practice their religion than anywhere else in the world probably. But when we look at other minorities in Islamic countries, we see no freedom for them. We see no freedom for Christianity that you can't in Saudi Arabia. I look at what's happening to Christians in Nigeria, and this is why there's an uproar and there's a feeling amongst British people who are, when you can sit and say Islam is peace, what we're seeing worldwide, we're seeing a whole state in Syria and Iraq, and we're talking about is Islam working in the UK? You've got 4 times as many Muslims have gone to fight for ISIS than have joined the British Army. We've got a problem in the UK. You've got a country the size of Indonesia which has hundreds of millions of Muslims and only 30 of them have joined ISIS. We've had thousands.
We're actually going to go into that point in one of our later questions, so let's not touch it now. Just to conclude, so are we all agreeing that the UK does not have the change to tolerate Islam at all?
Unfortunately, it is changing and it has changed. Unfortunately, every single major institution you go into, you will eat halal meat. That's changed. And that's not giving any Sikhs or Hindus or anyone else a choice. There's no choice. Everything's changing in this country to suit Islam. That's the reality of it. Everything's changing. And it is us that's having to change. And we have kosher meat, yes, but I'm not eating kosher meat in my local restaurant, but I'm eating halal meat. And there's many different issues where we shouldn't have to change. Our country shouldn't change. We should stand for what we stand for, our culture, our identity. We can welcome Muslims and you're free to practice your religion all you want. We just don't want it enforced on us.
But actually, I want to argue about that point, just on a kosher halal issue. Perhaps the fact that we're seeing kosher stores in very Jewish populated areas, and halal spreading across the country, suggests maybe that actually the Muslim population is actually more spread across the UK.
30% of the meat in this country is now halal. 30%. Only 4% of the country are Muslims. So we are a bit. Supermarkets are not labelling it. The certification money, certain percentages, if you look at where it's drained off to, it's actually funding terrorism, extremism in many points. Halal. If the whole country goes halal, the only people who are allowed to prepare that meat are Muslims.
You didn't frankly have the balls to put country before party.